Hello Gemini, welcome to the channel guys, and this is going to be your weekly tarot reading April 2nd to April 8th. 4-card spread guys. The first card, it is showing up the topic of the week, that is going to be the Empress card. The second one is showing the roots of the situation, that will be the 5 of Wands. Then we do have challenges, what one needs to overcome, that will be the Knight of Cups. And the last one, it is showing up the guidance for the week, that will be the Tower card. So first of all, this is a reading where you make your standpoint, in a sense that you need to stand up for your personal right. We do have the core of the situation, 5 of Wands, which points to a competition, and for that you need to revisit your approach and strategy in general in order to overcome that particular opposition. But in the same time, we do have the Empress showing up that this week you may place yourself into a very comfortable spot, in a sense that you will have no problems whatsoever to plan for the distant future, which means that you can overcome a competition during that particular week guys, and that will be a competition on given to you by that person. So what happens here is most likely involved into your career, looking by these cards, because for career wise, this is someone who works really hard, and in general they don't rely on luck overall. However, what happens is that this week guys, you are going to be much more productive than this particular person, with less efforts given in, and this is where the competition starts. You know, they are going to be baffled how or the hell on earth you can actually achieve much more than them with less efforts given, and it is pretty obvious. It is because first of all you are proven to be much more experienced, and then you have planned it much better than they did, and afterwards it is kind of like you have that natural sense towards your activities into your career, which they don't. I mean, they work hard while you're working smart. That is the thing here. Very important to be said during that particular week guys, is that you should not be very aggressive toward that particular competition, okay? But instead whenever you're taunted and whenever you are challenged, if you think that it is not worth the toil there, you just can withdraw. I mean, you can approach the situation and the matters professionally and as well maturely, by withdrawing yourself from it, leaving them to basically struggle on their own, and instead of that you can reprioritize your efforts into something much more productive. Very important here to be said with the Empress card is that whatever you sown during this particular week is going to be reaped as a profits, either good or bad, in the future as well. And the Empress in general is a card of calmness, calming a wavering, as well as a card of of being decisive. Okay, being decisive in the sense that you can always be fair with your decisions toward the situation and toward the people which are involved in that situation. That being said, this may place you into a somehow leadership position, okay, where people will rely on your decision and how fair your decision is going to be regarding the situation at hand. Relationship wise, this reading takes on a different turn, showing up your how can I place it, your determination to solve certain disagreements and issues in between you and your partner, while from the exterior we do have a different person here trying to prove themselves better than your partner, and with that to kind of like enthrall you with their presence, which you shouldn't fall to at all. So afterwards, it is what we do have is the guidance card here with the Tower, and the Tower comes as a purge, it comes as a cleaning, it comes as a at times, or rather you should accept that particular week and the challenges and the confrontation and the competition overall as a as a sign of transformation, and this is going to be an inner transformation for you, a transformation through which you are going to foresee that there is a different approach that you can take, much more lucrative or much more successful approach toward either your career or toward either your relationship. And it will be rather intense, but in the same time, as a guidance card, the Tower does not show unpleasant circumstances and unpleasant symptoms as well toward the situation. Just on the contrary, it does shows that you have much more room to grow from now on than you have anticipated and that you have thought you do have. However, it will require, as I said, more open-minded, to be more open-minded, and in the same time to mind your own personal business. As I said, you don't have to confront that person over here if you don't absolutely need to, okay, and if they don't threaten the success of your projects at work or your relationship, because not of all of their actions are going to be threatening. Most of those actions are going to be empty and futile in a sense of spreading malice and around your deeds, okay. Some of them will not be futile, but most will be. And that being said, you have that kind of tendency here to give much more attention to that person that they truly deserve. And it will distract you from obtaining that different approach you can, and that different strategy that you can do, with which you will place yourself into a very, very comfortable spot, either into your career or either into your relationship. So that was your tarot reading, Gemini, for the April 2nd to April 8th week 2018, and I hope you guys enjoyed it and you liked it. And in case you're interested in a private reading with me, everything you need to know about it will be listed down there in the description of this video. That being said, Rad signing out now. See you next time. Bye.